Hey everyone, this is Aaron with Crypto Trends, November 20th, 2018. Huge sell-off. Also, banks are scared of crypto. And please keep in mind that this is not financial advice, just my opinion. So we're going to be looking at the sell-off, see what's going on and stuff. Look at some facts that the banks are scared, like we all know they are. But it's interesting to look at nevertheless. And just taking a look at some coins to see what's going on, and maybe some trades or whatever. And I'll show you a trade that I did yesterday, in case you missed it, that I'm actually quite happy with. So let's go on. Let me make sure that I am streaming live. Yay, I'm streaming live. Okay, so the whole, let me go back here. The whole map of England. There's a lot of stuff going on with England with Brexit, okay? A lot of stuff going on with England. And if you didn't know, or maybe you didn't realize, that London proper, that small area, that financial district in London in general, is basically the financial capital of the entire world. And people can argue, oh, it's Wall Street, oh, it's this or that. It's like, no. The orders come from that small little section in London proper, okay, the financial district. That's where the orders come from, the marching orders. And Wall Street pretty much just carries it out, okay? That's about it. England has a lot of influence around the world still to this day. Okay, huge. But all right, let's go back and see what I'm taking a look at. So we have Brexit. Okay, hard Brexit. UK prepares to deploy troops on streets amid no deal, chaos, fears. So what does this have to do with crypto? Well, it's because here's a picture. You see this? It's not funny, but I mean, it's terrible. When politicians, and that's supposed to be Theresa May, okay? When politicians see people taking to the streets with things like this, they get an uneasy feeling. And they want to protect themselves or this or that, or teach the people a lesson or whatever. You know, if you were a politician, and you think you were just, I don't know, queen of the world or something like that, how would you react to that? How would other people react to that? How would the bankers react to that? And yeah, so probably in not such a good way, right? Also, this Brexit, people are saying, oh yeah, there's no deal. It's like, come on. To have Britain, and this isn't my opinion, to have Britain just leave and get out of the EU completely as soon as they can, with just like leave. To me, I think that would be the best thing that they could absolutely do, because once they have, the US will prop them up. Okay, it's UK and the US are joined at the hip basically, and yeah, there's a lot of other countries out there. Okay. France used to be great. They're running through some problems and stuff like that. But anyway, that's geopolitical stuff. I guess my point is, do not. Well, let me put it a different way. You could find it beneficial and give you greater long-term vision of things that are coming and things that actually affect things, even though it might not seem like it. But in the background, if you think deeper and look deeper for the clues, you could see how integral that geopolitical activities are to the cryptocurrency market. Okay, and that's because crypto is going, crypto is their baby. It's their golden goose. Okay, the goose that laid the golden egg, it's their golden goose, and they want a lot of eggs coming out of this goose. But They don't want a goose that attacks them like a shark. Anyway, tell me your opinions on Brexit and yeah, the whole EU thing. It's creating a very unstable financial atmosphere over there. Okay, and here's something to take a look at. This is something I found. Okay. Crypto market crash takes pressure off us, UK regulators. Let's read this. Britain's financial regulatory body has had some pressure taken off its shoulders as the downturn in the value of Bitcoin and other digital assets signaled a reduction in the threat cryptos could pose. Let me read that again. Signaled a reduction in the threat crypto could pose to the British financial system. There you go. Okay. Crypto is a threat. And I'm okay with that. Crypto was designed to be a threat. It's not designed to be a partner with the financial system. It's a replacement for it. And it's because of the, let's put it this way, their fine, gallant management for years and years has led us, or a lot of people, to the point to where they're thinking, oh, well, there's something else, and it's called crypto. Is it a threat? Well, yeah, we'll see. Anyway, stuff like this happens, and so they see Bitcoin dropping, and, oh, there's a lot of pressure being reduced. That's baloney, okay? They're saying this, but it's like all of a sudden, they're basically saying, the market's dead. Far from it. Far from it. The market is thriving. Keep in mind that for every seller, there is a buyer out there. And Bitcoin has in my opinion, a tremendous future. And when I go into the markets and stuff like this is just in general, I'm not looking at a week or a day out or a couple hours out. I look years. I look years out, okay? There's some things I've been holding on for 30 years. Yeah, and they're still doing great. I'm glad I've held them that long. Yeah, and so that's an investment mentality. It's not a gambler's mentality where, anyway, it's, people do what they want to do, okay? And best of luck to you either way. No judgment on my part. For me, the long-term holding fits well because then I don't have to mess. The thing is that I'm really lazy and I don't want to mess with calculating all the tax and tracking it all the time. It's just such a pain, to tell you the truth. Anyway, so I thought you might find this interesting. And this is on ccn.com. Crypto market crash takes pressure off UK regulators. Go ahead and read that through. Also, I'll put a link. Let me put the link here. I'll put it in the chat. If anybody's on the chat, this is kind of a short notice. Probably not. Just started. Come on, thing. Yeah, so here we go. Boom. So there's one link, and I'll put the link up here to this Theresa May thing. There we go. So you guys can take a look at that. All right, so what else is going on? So that's enough of this stuff, okay? That's enough of this. Let's look to see what's going on Binance, okay? So right this second, this is BTC USD on Binance. This is on the 5-minute chart. What we have here is basically a very Wachovian setup here as for a spring. And we have basically a first test and a secondary test. We have a go up, okay, and then it does kind of like this little thing. let me bring up a picture, an image, and you can just Google Wyckoff, YK. There it is, Wyckoff Spring. And just go to images and stuff like that. And let me find one that looks very similar to what we just saw. There you go, guys. Right there. And so yeah, had our first test. We'd gone up. Let's go back and take a look at the chart. Look at that first test. We went up, then we went down. Just like that ABC pattern, okay? And then what happens? Look at that. We come up basically to the top part here, okay? So that would be, oh, that's a tough one. Where's the top part? Now that brings us into something a little bit different. So that particular model doesn't work because of the huge, it's not out far enough. Okay, let's see if we can find another Wyckovian chart. Here we go. This one looks better where it's further out. Just drop, 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 drop. Notice this channel here. That's exactly what we've been doing. And then boom, boom. So, oh look, on this chart they're even showing entry points. I don't recommend, you know, like entry points and stuff like that. This is not trading advice. I'm just showing you guys, you know, things that you can go and research and look at to help improve your own trading, okay? So check out Wyckoff, and let's read this. Spring, this is the spring area. Spring ends a multi-day down move and generates 16 plus points. Okay, great, wonderful, 16 plus points. So this is interesting. So I said it went up, and then it basically kind of stops at this area here. To where it's flat, you can draw a straight line, boom. And then they're saying, okay, that's the exit point. Yeah, you want to take that advice? Fine. You don't? Fine. Follow your own stuff. But check out Wyckoff. Pretty interesting stuff. Also, another important thing with Wyckoff is the volumes. It's important to take a look at the volumes. So if we look right here, we see a huge, pretty huge volume, and then a big, huge volume in sell-off before this first test, right? So let's see if we see a big, huge volume before that first low. So big low here. Let me scroll in a bit. And it'd be right around in here. Not huge, huge volume like right there, but pretty huge. Let me go out. Let me go out to the 1 hour. See what we're looking at here. Come on, Trading View. Okay. So yeah, there we go. Pretty good volume right in here. Comes on down. Really large volume there. First test, second test. And then we'll see where it goes, right? So we'll see where it goes. Alright, so that's really cool stuff. That's Wyckoff. So if you're not into Elliott waves and stuff like that, you want to try to look at something else that's different, check out Wyckoff. Okay? Tons of stuff. A lot of people talk about Wyckoff, okay? There you go. So let me kill that. So what else is going on? So that's BTC, and BTC is pretty much sucking wind. I mean, it's at 45.68 right now. And had this double waterfall here, and it's going down. Everybody wants to know, oh, can I go down further? Well, I just showed you that Wyckoff chart. What do you think? How does this compare to that chart, okay? But could it go down lower? You know what? Check out the FUD. Check out the FUD that's come. We had that FUD for the tether, the BTC tether manipulation. And so they're investigating that from like 2017. It's like, yeah, no duh. We knew about that. So keep an eye on that. That could have some effect. Or at least, let's put it this way. They want it to have effect. Okay, they want it to have effect. All right, so yeah, let's take a little pen out. Let's say we're Wyckoff, okay? We go, yeah. All right, generally. Okay. Yeah. Could it dump? Absolutely. It could take another dump. So we could be looking at another little increase. It's usually right around this area here. Increase, it goes up, comes down, blah. All right. Could it dump? Absolutely. Will it dump? Well, you tell me. What are your opinions? What do you think are the factors for this huge sell-off here in the last couple days? Do you really think that it is the split from Bitcoin Cash for ABC and SV? Do you really think that caused it? Do you think those guys are selling their coins to cash in? You know, what do you think? What do you think that caused it? Another thing is, does it even matter? Does it even matter? If you know the reason for it to go down, what can you do about it? Nothing. The only thing you can do is learn from it. Maybe learn what somehow, you know, like learn from experience the trading techniques when maybe you thought you should have sold off and you didn't, or whatever, right? So that's what you guys can pick up. Interesting to note here. Here's that big, huge red candle in the volume that was really an impetus for this. So you can look back further. I was looking really close back here in this area, but it looks like it actually occurred here. And can that happen? You bet. It did happen here. So now the question is, where's it go now? Okay, where's it go now? The volume here isn't so great. What I'm looking for is a little tiny green down at the bottom somewhere with very low volume. And that's when I'll get a little bit excited for me. Okay, another time I'll get excited is when people start saying that Bitcoin is dead. It's the tiddlywinks cost more than or worth more than Bitcoin. Stuff like that. That's when my ears will perk up and I'll get super excited. That's when I get bullish. When things go down, that's when I get excited. Boom. All right, so let's take a look at XLM. Good old Stellar. It's not having such a great day. This is on the dollar, on the US, not the dollar, excuse me, the Tether, USDT. And yeah, it's sucking wind, right? It's down. It's down 17.5%. Let's see what XRP is. XRP to the to Tether. Down. Boom. What is it to XRP to Ether? Boom. It's holding pretty steady, isn't it, guys? Holding pretty steady. How about XLM? Scroll a bit. Yeah, pretty steady, similar pattern. But it hasn't dumped way down here to this range yet. Same as XRP. It hasn't dumped down to here yet. Let's go take a look over here at XRP versus ETH. Okay, my little target box ate that up, so that's cool. Hit that one, that's cool. When I make these, I usually do them out here in this area, okay? Ways out. Oh, that does not look good for XRP. Yes, I am an XRP lover. Don't hate me for it. Matter of fact, what you can do to help me out is hit the like, subscribe, and get notified. Anyway, let's draw a little line here. Boom. That's where it can go. All right. Because it looks like to me it's running out of steam up here. Okay, it's running out of steam. Now, while I'm here, let me tell you about a trade I made. I traded actual XRP tokens for, and this was about the 53 cent mark. Right now it is, let's go over here to Binance so everybody knows what we're at. Right now XRP to ETH is 44. So about 9 cents ago, okay? Which was right around in this area. What did I do? I went to price. I sorted by price. Then wham, I found Holochain, and I got a tip from one of my viewers, thank you very much, to check out Holochain. I checked it out, and then lo and behold, I was taking a look at it, and I was checking out its price. It was just taking an utter dump here, and I was checking out its price versus the huge increase for XRP. And so I skimmed some dust off of XRP and was able to pick up some nice bags of HOT. So we'll see if HOT does anything. It has some interesting technology. We'll see. But, you know, I got it right here. And just, this was not so long ago. And now it's at 448. So I'm happy. Keep in mind, this is in Satoshi values, okay? Because that's why I'm looking at Satoshi values, because I don't have any worry about Bitcoin in the long term. All right? So I'm looking at Satoshi values here instead of the dollar amount. Wham, dollar amount, it is, look at that, 0.0006. There's 3 zeros in there, okay? Yeah. So we'll see what goes on here. But Holochain, check them out, do your research on anything out here. But I got into this trade, and as soon as I did, it went bleh. It took a dump. But then it got the nice green candle and went up. So it's like, oh, okay, cool. So I'm really happy with that. Also, another thing is that it was the absolute cheapest thing available. The cheapest thing on Binance, sorted by price. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I can pick up a lot of coins with very few coins of XRP. So that's what I did. Dumped some XRP and picked up some bags of this. Okay? And so I got enough to where this amount here is actually through the magic of diversification. This increase here has really balanced out my entire portfolio to where I'm not like... where I'm doing okay. You know what I mean, guys? I'm doing okay. And I hope you guys are doing okay as well. That is absolutely for sure. So that is one of my cool trades. Let's go back to ETH, the wonder coin. And it's going to be pretty influential in the future, in my opinion. Are the banks really scared of blockchain? No, not at all. Are they scared of Bitcoin? No. What they're scared of? 2 coins. Well, actually 3. First one, XRP. Second one, XLM. Okay? XRP, it's being in there. It's getting things done. It's getting tested. It's getting used. XLM, IBM, huge partners, WorldWire, remittances, boom. Done deal, okay? With these 2 coins, remittances are basically sewed up. Swift has some issues. Everybody knows this. Swift has some issues. XRP and Stella, XLM. Those are the coins that I think are causing the biggest fear in the banking industry. Next after that is that it goes a little bit deeper into the business side of things, and that is VeChain, good old VET. And that's because of VET's strong partnerships with things and other stuff that's going on. Okay, but check out VET, check out VeChain, do your research on that. But congrats to all of us XRP holders and XLM holders. So where do I think this is going to go on the... Where do I think it's going to go? I think it's going to go over here. Remember I said I drew these boxes like way out here in this area. I think it's going to go over here. Shorter term, I mean, if you look at it if you look at it like this, I mean, my gosh, that looks parabolic, doesn't it? And what happens to parabolic things? They tend to, zoom, right? Boom, go down. So we could see if it does that. It could also do like a little head and shoulders come down, but yeah, okay, could do something like that. What else could it do? It could, all these could haves, right? If you look at this box pattern here, boom. Here's the volatility range of this thing can go all the way down to here or here, this yellow line, and it could do that very quickly. But right now, I'm thinking it's going to go below that, I think. I'm actually changing my target box as we speak. Will it go there a little bit above? Okay. XRP holders, come on. Don't give me... I know you guys can handle this, right? Because long term, keep in mind, this is still very, very short term. Long term. Interesting Bart Simpson, huh? Right there, boom. Long term, so this could also be a Bart Simpson close here. Let's go ahead and draw that in before we forget. So yeah, it could also actually go even lower, yeah, to this yellow line. So right around in here, okay? That seems to make sense. You take a candle, boom, and then another one, boom. That gives you symmetry along the center here. This is on the monthly view, okay? But monthly is not long-term enough. Shrink him down a bit. How's that look to you guys? Let me do this one. Yeah, okay. This is not TA. Absolutely not TA. So I'll be looking somewhere around in here. So what is that? So that is around January 2022. Yeah. So there you go. Really long term. I switch back to him. There you go. So another cool thing to do is no, I wanted this guy, the little trend angle. So let's measure this angle. So that's pretty close. So we're looking, let's do the center here. We're looking about a 30% increase, okay? And that goes in line with what I think the general overall market would be a anywhere from a 10 to 25% increase over long-term time. None of this, 300% gain stuff, but over time, 30% increase, 25% increase. So we'll see. So we'll see if that happens. It seems about right to me, okay? Let me get rid of this guy. Let's go take a look at XLM. Wrong chart. I think I have it on this one. Bitfinex. No, it's what I have. It's on Binance. Okay. All right, so this little doodaddy here, I drew, you know, back in this time frame. Oh, notice this big ass spring. That's what I was calling this thing, a big spring. So I was talking about this stuff right around in this area here. Okay, I think right around about this time frame is when I was talking about it. Back up to the creek, that's what we're gonna look for. Markup phase, yeah, that's happened. It was a big ass spring, you bet. And lo and behold, this is Wyckoff stuff. It's not big ass, but just big spring. But anyway, so this is through remote viewing of pretty much the general overall trend of what I thought would happen. And look at this, 1, 2, 3 bumps, 1, 2, 3 bumps, and up, parabolic. Look at that. Power of remote viewing, guys. Yeah, I know the scale's a little bit off. And but you know what? That's close enough for me to make money on. Where's it going in the future? It's going up. See the same thing. Let's go out to the month. This one looks easy if you go out to the month, doesn't it? See what we have. Yeah, we'll do it from there. Why not, right? Gotta get this scale. Gotta get this thing out of there. Out of there. Okay. So this stuff, I'm not counting it. I'm actually going off of these 2 points here. And so still going up. This is 20. 20%, which fits right in. Remember I was saying between, you know, what, 10 and 25%. So it fits right in. Boom. And you can see where that's going to go. Way out here is, let me scroll out. Yeah, let me take that off and on. See what this looks like on the weekly, actually. It's messing things up. Okay. Actually, this is a better line. So I'm in here, here, boom. And then when I do that, I also get boom, 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 boom. So that to me seems like a better line. And I move and the scale gets all messed up. Okay, great. Anyway, what's the percentage? About 20%, which is way cool. Any prices out there? No, it can go up and down, up and down. I'm just thinking, okay, long term, possibly right around there. But we'll see. Could it be 0? Yeah. Could it be 1.9%? You bet. It's the market. It could be anything. It could be 1,090%. It could be 10,000%. Same as XLM. Excuse me, Stellar. XRP. Okay. Could be absolutely huge. Anyway, what else is going on real quick? Let's take a look at BTC again. See what it's doing. Is it dumping? It's down almost 10%. Yeah, we'll see. It just has to play out, but it looks like it's stabilizing a little bit, and then we'll see if we see another one of these waterfall things. Yeah, so your guess is as good as mine. Go ahead and leave a comment below, and thanks for watching. I'll go ahead and check out what we have in the chat right quick. Just bring that up. Yep. Okay, a few people. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Ellie says, what's up? Hey Ellie. Hey no one. How's it going? And hey Ryu. Shoryuken. Konnichiwa. Let's see. Ellie Brown. V-Chain got a smack. Absolutely. Back delay manipulation. Absolutely. It's just one of those things. So anyway, guys, take it easy. Best of luck to you. We'll see what happens tomorrow. And I'll guarantee you that there's a 50% chance it could go up and a 50% chance it could go down. So we'll see which one wins. Anyway, have a great one, guys, and thanks for watching.